This video begins when I see the Toronto Police plainclothed and CSIS-directed long-term drug runner I've dubbed Filipino in the distance spot me walking towards him, jam a plastic bag in a garbage receptacle, and barge off into the night as fast as possible. As I've been documenting the Canadian public sector using this drug distribution tactic for years, I know it's a deal timed around my walking movements by Scott Parsons, CSIS, and/or the Toronto Police Service, so I will be falsely connected to it through the lies of the Toronto Police and CSIS informant lookouts. These informants are specifically cultivated by CSIS and the Canadian Police to lie, put on harassment shows, and fake police reports to protect their Canadian government drug sources who are more powerful than any elected politician. As I observe the garbage receptacle, a vehicle soon approaches the bin out of all others on expansive Bloor Street with a passenger trying to get to that bin. Seeing me video recording the bin, he drops a drink cup inside it as cover, and the group drives off without touching the bag. With the government drug drop blown, the area suddenly becomes alive with the sketchy characters tailing me and trying to gaslight me. A man from a September 17, 2017 drug drop skit with Filipino again returns to watch the area as a drug lookout. This was my tweet. This perp claims to live at 235 Bloor Street East, while there is no proof of it in my video. Per the telltale direction of Scott Parsons, CSIS, or the Toronto Police Service, he puts on a screaming match and harassment show to fake rich and lustrous video for Scott Parsons, then goes to the security guard to lie that I said I was a policeman. Due to his lies, this video will show continuous time code to 23 minutes and 34 seconds, as Scott Parsons likes to edit tiny video clips out of context for the criminal government of Canada's secret courts. There has not been one word edited in or from the video evidence. The perp also gives away that he knew who I was already, obliterating his lies that his only connection to Filipino was giving him some change. As you will see, the perp knows he is protected by the Canadian government as a drug snitch and can lie all he wants. After the perp makes a phone call, purportedly to the police, but likely to Scott Parsons or some other police handler, Toronto Public Works arrives and pushes the plastic bag down into the bin to take the drug drop away. It is possible the Canadian public sector is timing their drug drops around the garbage collection schedules of Public Works, but the timing here seems too precise to be coincidental. Notice how the perp was rehearsed by Filipino and Scott Parsons to call me a racist, despite zero evidence of it, so that my own evidence incriminates me. It is very telling that someone being a racist is much worse in Canada's legal fiction than police and spies running a drug trade. Also, the security guard would have been advised in advance by CSIS or the Toronto Police to sustain my discrediting. This correlates to CSIS and the Toronto Police having discredited me everywhere in downtown Toronto, so that no investigation into Canadian public sector drug running ever makes it to the press. As you will see at the end of the video, a group of CSIS and police drug informants have gathered in front of 235 Bloor Street East to rescue the stung perp. CSIS's Scott Parsons has literally hundreds of drug contacts to fake any police reporting he requires, sustaining himself as an LGBT village drug kingpin with all his informants protected to the Prime Minister's desk. The goal is for the group to fake a story to the police, have my video and audio evidence seized, allowing their collective lies to stand as truth in Canada's courts of legal fiction. With my camera battery nearly dead at the 20-minute mark, I leave the group to fake their reports to CSIS and the secret police. Fake reality in legal fiction is power in the Canadian mafia state. Thankfully, the criminal Canadian police control all corporate media here, so the GTA's documented over 100,000 cocaine users can get their fix from their government friends, leaving me ruined and discredited as a non-drug user or dealer. There were over 2,800 deaths by opioid overdose in Canada last year, and the drug-running CSIS and RCMP can't seem to find the source of what caused a body count close to that of 9/11. However, the Toronto Police's Transformational Task Force has recommended the layoff of 450 police by the year 2019. My estimate on op catalyst of the police involved in this drug scheme was 400 to 500. I'm sure that's a coincidence as well. Okay, so TPS Filipino's trying to set me up for an entrapment skit. He threw something in the bin there, probably police drug supply. So there he goes, alright, you can see him storming off there. Right. And if I upload this video, right, with the police running all the drugs in the city. If I upload a video of that, Filipino will fake a police report that I took drugs from the bins, okay? So let's see who shows up. BZFZ079. I guess they didn't get their drugs from the police. BZFZ079. So now I can see how it works. Is the Toronto police will put the drugs in there. Someone will park. Oh, there's this guy by a garbage bin, sort of a dumpy, older fat guy, and if you see him, you know, your drugs are in the top of the recycling. See? See the baggie? Which I won't touch. Or, you know, me walking here and Filipino being there and that car stopping at this garbage bin out of, you know, maybe 100 other garbage bins on Bloor Street East. Maybe you think, you know, it's all a coincidence that that car had to stop there and, you know, had a real rush to get something out of that bin. So it's 1:02 a.m. and 45 seconds by my watch on September 19th, 2017, okay? So I'm spotted by God knows what 100 CSIS and Toronto Police employees just pretending to be crazy people and lurching around on benches coming this way. That is going to my destination, right? I use this route to come home so many times a week. Filipino drops the drug supply in the bin, right? The car parks, tries to get its drugs out of the bin. I'm running the camera, so it turns into just dropping a cup into a bin, which they could have done anywhere, right? They could have done anywhere in the city. They could have kept their cup, you know, all the way till they got home. But they needed that bin that I just walked by, and Filipino falsely reports that it was connected to his drug deal. Pardon me. So there you go. Yeah, it's very busy here. Starbucks informants, of course, helping the drug scheme move along, keeping me discredited. There's the time and the date again. It's September 19th, 2017, 1:04 a.m. and 7 seconds by my watch, Eastern Daylight Time. Bunch of high rollers.
Oh, high roller.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Gaslighting. Could be a CSIS front property, right? Because they always have front properties by the informants and the drug drop destinations. Okay. Tail slating, so September 19th, 2017, 1:04 a.m. and 47 seconds. By my watch, Eastern Daylight Time. Filipino doing drug drops in the bins. Just want to see who else comes up and tries to get into that bin. Oh yes, have to see what's going on at Starbucks. Just had to roll on by with the headphones. God knows what instructions they're carrying. Right. 235 Bloor East. Okay, it looks like it's all clear at this point. It's 5:07, 5 minutes and 9 seconds by my video recording. And I just try and get the light here. There we go. So 5 minutes 44 seconds by my audio, and 5 minutes 35 seconds by my camera, so there's about, 15 seconds more audio than there is video. And, sorry, blocking the light here, and there's the time and the date, okay? So September 19th, 2017, 1:06 a.m., 32 seconds when I watch Eastern Daylight Time. Doesn't look like anybody else is going for the bin, okay? Now we have a cab. A BT PM 265, it's a Beck. And the cab looks like 497. Because remember, there's Toronto Police goodies in that bin. Like I said, there's Toronto Police goodies in the bin. Yeah. I don't know, it's a $1.3 to $2.8 billion public sector coke, meth, and heroin racket. Only 20,000 people to help along, maybe 30,000. Oh boy, do they want what's in that bin that Filipino put there. Do they ever, huh? Notice how when Filipino did his drop, suddenly the crowd around me here got like super sketchy. That is 497 and a BT PM 265. 7 minutes 32 seconds by my video recording. This is the wrapper from a lookout by about Bloor and Young, I think. I mean, think of it. There's nothing here, right? I mean, you've got Manulife Financial. You've got Manulife there. You've got probably 3 CSIS safe houses in the condo. There's Filipino trying to get at the bin again. Hi. Oh no! Your drug drop never got picked up by anybody. And there goes Filipino, the poor, helpless panhandler running millions, maybe millions, easily hundreds of thousands of police drugs through the city. Through little garbage bin drops and pickups, yeah. And framing, Stephen O'Keefe and God knows how many other thousands of loner patsies with the police's own drug trade. Yeah, there's a real kingdom of riches in there. Yeah, this never got any busier. Very busy. It's a good thing I have a fresh battery. Oh, I'm not touching what's in that baggie. Oh, no, no, no. See how they do it so you can pick it right out? That's why the car stopped, the cab stopped, the sketchy guy stopped. Filipino had to double back to see if anybody took it. We've got Super Sketch with the headphones over there doing patrolling duties, waiting for me to leave. See? No reason for him to be there. Right. Love the headphones, by the way. Are they connected to Toronto Police headquarters by any chance? Where the cocaine and the meth and the heroin and the designer drugs flow through the city? I wonder. Let me get my time on my watch, because the battery is going a bit low, I can tell you that. Okay. So 1:10 a.m. and 51 seconds by my watch on September 19th, 2017. Okay. And my video recording says 10 minutes and 27 seconds. And my audio record says 10 minutes and 54 seconds, okay? Now this guy was in the skit with Filipino the other night. So they had Filipino there to the left, and they had him. So he's a repeat person, repeater. Here he comes trying to get the camera. It's time for you to make a YouTube video where you act like you're harassed in your Toronto police. Do you want to make a good YouTube video for me? Yeah, you were here with the Filipino running drugs the other night. You're Toronto police. You'll never bullshit me. You'll never gaslight me. Thanks for the video, though.
I gave him change, brother.
Yeah, I bet you gave him change for what's waiting in that garbage bin over there.
This is my building, brother.
I bet it is. I bet there's 20, 30 police drug runners in that building. God, my blood pressure goes up with these motherfuckers. Pardon my language. I just gave him change. Yeah, he gave him change at the exact same time in the exact same spot that I had to be. And then he goes. Yeah, I know. There's probably about 10 or 20 Toronto police drug runners in there.
Are you retarded?
Yeah. You'll never gaslight me. You'll never gaslight me.
Are you fucking
Yeah. Everybody's crazy except the guy who looks like a junkie. Have a good night.
I'm a junkie. I gave this guy $3.
He gave him $3.
$3. What have you given anybody?
Yeah. Oh, you know my history.
You racist motherfucker.
Oh, he knows my history. He knows my history, so he's here for me. Oh, he knows my history and my entire life, so he is here for me. Good. Thank you for admitting that you're here for me. Now you create a great big screaming match and a scene for YouTube, and you get your key and you go in.
Put it on YouTube, bro. Tag me, bro. And Ishi the Free. Tag me.
Ishi the Free. Yeah. Oh, he knows my history. He knows my past. He knows all about me. He knows everything about me. It's amazing. It's like I'm psychic or something. It's like I'm psychic. Yeah, I'm psychic, man. Yeah. All you're showing is that you're extremely violent. You're as violent as I can. Walk in. Go get in on your key. Go walk in. Yep. Friend of the police. Have a good. Say hi to your Toronto police friends. Say hi to your Toronto police friends. Say hi to your Toronto police friends for me. Yep, he knows all my history. He knows my past. He knows my life. And it was all just a coincidence. He was standing there. Yeah. What a good video he made for YouTube, huh? And then he goes. Get to know where he lives. So you actually don't need a key to get in. So now he's complaining to the guard. See how the Toronto police set you up with their drug deals? They try and get you involved in a drop, which is there still. Okay. Hi. Hi, I was threatened by this man and I took his video. Do you mind if I upload it to YouTube?
No, I don't.
He's involved in a cocaine deal with the Toronto Police, and you are now too, ma'am.
Okay.
Have a good night.
guy is
Have a good night.
fucking crazy.
Have a good night. I appreciate
I don't know,
this.
I just hear somebody yelling.
Okay, yeah.
And,
Dude, this man, you can't afford a
Yeah.
fucking house.
Yeah.
You're mad, you cannot afford
Does he
a
live there? Does he live in that
I
property?
live there 2303.
Does he live there?
2303.
Okay, stop.
I gave a man change, he's telling me you're doing fucking racist
Okay.
piece
There's
of
a drug deal going through that bin there through the Toronto Police. He's involved in it.
shit. Call the
And you're
police.
protecting. I don't need to call the police.
Yo, I'm gonna
Anyone,
fucking call
I
the
just
police.
hear you just come at my desk and you say
Okay.
somebody.
He doesn't live here. There's no evidence you live here. Have a good
Yo, I'm
night.
calling the police, bro.
Good. Have a good night. They'll see my vid. Good, because the police watch my YouTube channel every day.
I'm calling the police
Good.
right
You
now.
called the police. You called the police. Call them.
I'm calling them right now, bro.
Good. Call them.
Hello, I'm a 235, sorry, Blur Street East.
Tell them you're on
Blur
upcatalyst.net.
Street East. And there's this crazy man who was filming with a camera, and I was sitting out smoking, and he's running up on me right now, and he's telling me, yo, there's just a crazy guy in front of me right now.
Just give them my identity. Upcatalyst.net.
I'm calling the police right now, bro.
I know. Upcatalyst.net.
Hello?
Bye. You're done.
235 Blur Street.
Bye. Oh.
White.
Oh, let's wait.
He's white. Let's wait till the cops
Yeah, let's
come.
wait till the cops come, yeah.
He's about 30.
Yeah, we'll
he's
have
like
them
40,
inspect the drug.
45. Stay here.
Just tell them upcatalyst.net. I'm at
40.
235 Bloor East.
He is wearing a black shirt and he's holding a Sony camera.
Yep. Upcatalyst.net.
I was smoking a cigarette in my house and he kept on filming me.
He
and running
threatened
up on
me.
and
He's
he-
a liar.
And he told me, I see you deal drugs. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? It's my house.
There's a drug
And he
deal in the
kept on-
garbage
and
bin
he-
in
and
front
he
of
kept
him.
He kept on fucking repeatedly filming me and saying I'm going to talk to the Toronto police. I told him I'm going to call the Toronto police.
We've got a new one. Hi. Are you a friend of the Toronto Police tonight?
What is that?
You a friend of the Toronto Police tonight?
No.
No?
He's saying he's Toronto police.
No. Here.
He's saying my name is Hisham Abu Noura. He's saying he's Toronto police.
No, I'm not saying I'm Toronto Police at all.
Huh?
Come here. Give me the phone. I'll tell them who
Bro,
I
the
am.
police is coming right now. You said you're Toronto police because yo, me.
I never said I'm Toronto
I'm
police.
trying not to do something stupid right here, brother.
You know you're being recorded, right?
It's
By
all
this
good.
and this.
Recorded.
Good,
I've
good.
said nothing wrong.
Okay. What I'm
You are
going to
running
do,
up on me right now.
you can find me through upcatalyst.net.
The police are coming right
Good,
now.
good. Let them come. I'll wait for them. Look what came right on time. It's time to collect the garbage. 223046. Right on time. And then it went. Hi.
It's okay, the police coming, man. You say police.
I never said I was police. It's on video that I never said I'm police.
Brother, me, I'm trying not to fucking knock you out. That's right.
3157YW. And this is the interaction. I call the police, he called the police, and they're picking up. They're picking up
He's saying
Filipino's drug drop right on time to move the drugs out before the police arrive. That's how the public sector does it.
Have a problem with me?
Yeah, we're all crazy.
Yo, brother, leave, let the police come.
Look at the timing. You call the police and the drug drop got picked up. Go pick up the garbage. Take the police's cocaine out of that and move it in there and drive it away. Because the informant called.
I called the police are coming, man.
Upcatalyst.net. They can reach me through that. I think I have all the evidence I need tonight.
You're a racist piece of fucking
Yeah, you have no proof I'm a racist. You're a liar.
racist piece of fucking shit.
Yeah.
You're a racist piece of shit,
Yeah.
brother.
By the way, thank you for helping the Toronto Police run cocaine, ma'am. Have a good night. Oh, if you need to, do you need to reach me?
You said you're police,
Do you need?
yeah?
I never said I was
You
police.
said you're Toronto police.
The police are on their way, so
Upcatalyst.net. Stephen O'Keefe,
Yeah, well,
105 Isabella Street.
You need to walk out.
Do you want my contact information for the police?
Show me your badge.
I never said I was police.
And then he came to me.
It's on here, I never said I was police.
Stop yelling. This is
Do you want my name and address? Do you want my name and address?
The police is coming here, but we're on the sidewalk, okay?
Okay, my name is Stephen O'Keefe,
Yeah,
opcatalyst.net.
You need to show your badge.
What? I have never said I was police. He's lying. He's a paid liar. Thanks for helping the Toronto Police run cocaine, ma'am. Have a good night.
Yo, stay.
Look at it.
The police.
She has my name and
I called
contact.
the police. Stay, brother.
She has my name and information.
I know you're trying to instigate something, so I'm all good. You said you're the policeman.
I never said I was the
You said you're the
police.
policeman.
Never said I was
You
the
said you're a
police.
police.
Never did. So, September 19th, 2017, 1:27 a.m. and 5 seconds by my watch, Eastern Daylight Time. I'm back at 105 Isabella after the massive skit with Filipino at Jarvis and Bloor East, with at least 3 major drug scheme players helping Scott Parsons. That's his alias, it's not his real name. Of CSIS and the Toronto Police get away with about 12 or 13 years of major drug crime at 105 Isabella Street. So I'm back, and I just want to show my audio recording. It's still going. I want to keep it unedited. It's 27 minutes and 18 seconds by the audio recorder. Okay, so we'll get a receipt and show that I'm actually here on this time and date. It's not a rig up. Okay, so there's my transfer from Shepherd Young. Okay, so it shows September 18th at 11:13 p.m. Okay, so that's the audio record right there from the 19th. And there's my watch, okay, showing the 19th at 1:28 a.m. and 8 seconds. This is a standard setup where the drug deal went sour, and then all the drug buyers and the setup artists put on a great big show for the security guard to have me, you know, discredited and all that stuff, as if I was running from the police, to fake that I was running from the police. Bottom line was my battery was just about dead, and we had to get it back before we had the, you know, they would all lie, right? I mean, that's why they, you know, gather all these people around so that they can conform a story. You know, they'll lie I said I was, you know, Toronto Police, and they'll lie that I was part of a drug deal, and they'll lie that I'm a racist, get me arrested, and take the evidence away, right? I go to jail for the night, the memory card and the camera gets seized, and it gets withheld by the police until the trial has finished, okay? So that's how the criminal Toronto Police, the criminal Canadian government, and the master criminals at CSIS and the RCMP, there's about maybe 15, 20,000 professionally trained master criminals. That's how they set up people who are trying to get rid of the government's cocaine, meth, heroin, and OxyContin and phenytoil out of their communities, as they set them up like you just saw me. But just saw me be set up there up at Bloor East and Jarvis, and all set up for my return path home, right? Because they know I usually go to the Rabba. So that's the way it works. That's the way the criminal government of Canada sets up innocent people, since it's a mafia state. September 19th, 2017, 1:29 a.m., 41 seconds by watch, Eastern Daylight Time, 105 Isabella Street. opcatalyst.net. Truth is criminal.